Pranam Maharaj.
Namaste.
Pranams Maharaj.
Namaste. Namaste. Welcome. Okay, so Vedanta, ready for Vedanta? You see, like, okay, after this, after, okay, time. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मा अमृतं गमय आविराविर्मयेधि ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरि ओम् अखण्डं सच्चिदानन्दम् अवाङ्मनसगोचरम् आत्मानम् अखिलाधारम् आश्रयेऽभीष्टसिद्धये. May we be protected, may we be nourished, may we strive with energy and vigor. May our study be enlightening and not give rise to hostility. Om peace, peace, peace. Lead us to truth and not to untruth. Lead us to enlightenment and not ignorance. Lead us to immortality and not death. Let the self-manifest Atman grow in me. Om peace, peace, peace. I take refuge in the self, the indivisible, the existence, consciousness, bliss, absolute, beyond the reach of words and thought, and the substratum of all, for the attainment of my cherished desire. So I take refuge in the self. There are three words: Brahma, Atma, and Bhagavan. Brahma, all pervading, everywhere, he is the gist of everything. And Atma, the self. See, Brahman, where is Brahman if you ask? Can you tell me where is Brahman? Everywhere means where? Yeah. Huh? Okay. Where isn't? So it's not answer. But if I say, where is you? Where are you? Here. You can indicate, right? I am here. I am. This is my experience, not theoretical knowledge. Even Bhagwan, God, Brahma, Atma, Bhagwan. Where is God? We have heard, no? We have heard that God is there. But I am here, everybody understands. So this is, knowledge means we know ourselves. A little, whatever we know. Though it is a mistaken identity, but we know that we are there. Right? So that is not in the case of Brahman, somewhere there, everywhere. So one answer is, where is he? He is not. Well, that's only another word. But I feel that I am here. It is a feeling. Now, this is the beauty of knowledge. We have to explore who is this M. This is the beauty. We are not asking about theoretical Brahman or a Bhagwan, God, or like all-pervading truth, that absolute. We are not talking about this. This is what this self. That is to be explored. So when I identify myself, then I also find this whole world. And as I know that this table was created by someone, similarly we can imagine that this whole big world must be created by someone. And that we, to him we attribute the word Bhagavan, God. So God has created. See what a beautiful creation of God. Beautiful. So God has created. So now we have to find the relationship between the self, God, and also the Brahman. Actually, three are one. There are no difference. Only the yogis or jnanis, they say this is self, Atman. And jnanis also say Brahman. Brahma, Atma, Bhagwan iti shabdyate. These are only shabda, only words of the same entity. So it is better to explore self than explore God. Because I can understand there is something here. Right? Even if I ask you, Elizabeth, you don't exist. So he says, Maharaj, I understand. You have many things to think about, and Vedanta, like it's all, rigmarole. But I know that I am there. Even God comes and tells Elizabeth, you don't exist. Still you will say, dear sir, you have many things to do. Please keep yourself busy. I know I am there. So this is confirmation. This is the basis. Now comes, what is this world? And who is God? If we can find relationship between this self and this whole world and this multiplicity, then work is done. And that is what we have undertaken. So, actually what? It is yourself. So Vedanta says, this whole world is yourself. It doesn't convince Swami. Okay, let us go and think slowly. And God, what you say, God, you are objectifying yourself. That is God. You want to love, so how to love? Okay, mother, you are there, so I am worshipping you. It is the same self. She is there inside. And she comes out and takes a form. See how we can relate. Okay, now. This whole universe is diverse. How can you say that, Swami, this is my reflection? Okay, that is why in the beginning we have done this. After preliminaries, then superimpositions. Superimposition, first what is superimposition? It was defined. What is superimposition? Whatever it is not, it looks like that. Atasmin tad buddhi. So this whole world is myself. But we are not convinced. Why? Because we are superimposed. We think it is something else. Like a rope lying. And we are absent-minded and it is twilight. And then we are going and all of a sudden, there is a snake. But then we bring a light. Oh, it was not a snake, it is a rope. So this is what we think. This is whole world is my reflection. Even, whatever suffering that we get, that's also our reflection. Nobody comes and makes you suffer. So, that is why superimposition, first it is explained what is superimposition. And it has two powers. One is covering power, it covers its own reality, and then it reflects or it um, that projects something, projects and projects something else. See, there is no water, but you see water. You know, when you drive, you can at distance you can see water if it is uh, hot season or summer season. Why? Because that's a mirage. We know it. So water is not there, but we see. Okay, this whole sky, how it looks like globe, like round, but it's not round. So we understand that, oh, it's like a reverse pan, like a round pan. Okay, what color it is? Blue, but actually it has no color. It's black. So whatever it is not, we see that. This is called superimposition. Now, after this, he explained what is see the whole world. We have how we understand this world is there. How we understand? Anyone? Eh? Say it again. Oh, yes. We see. That's why we say this is, this is a computer, this is a table. Not only see, we also hear. So many sounds, like fan is making a little sound, I am making sound, and you are hearing. Okay, so two. See, hearing, and seeing and hearing, and tasting. This is sour, or this is sweet, or whatever. And then, what else? We smell. Good, bad, and not good, bad, and indifferent. And what else? Touch. This is our world. This is what is our world. But we think it is, this whole world is different. No, it is only seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, and smelling. This whole world. Okay. After that came all kinds of that body, different kind of body. So this body, we have, this physical body. When it is something is eaten, so it has grown up. If you don't eat, then gradually it will diminish. So body is annamaya. This body, the gross body is annamaya. And then behind this there is something. Like I'm lifting my hands, I'm speaking. All movements happen. So that's another thing. Body moves because of that. What is that? Pranamaya. Correct. Very good. See? Pranamaya. Pranamaya is vital forces. We have vital forces. That's why body is working. Even the blood is flowing, and all kind of functions are happening. Even we are thinking work as a work. Now behind that there is another software. What is that software? Mind. Good. Mind. So mind is subtler than the prana. Prana means vital forces. And this body, annamaya kosha. So mind thinks. How we know mind thinks? Because say when we try to think about something, oh, I have to go to shop and I have to take this. No, I have a friend to meet, and all kinds of, we grab something, then leave something, grab something, leave something. So this is called prana. Now, so if only this would happen, then we are all the time jumping around. But there is something subtler than that. What is that? Intellect. That's it. So it is good. Should I go this route, follow this route or this route? So intellect says, no. I have to turn right to go my home. Or this is a book. So decision power. That's subtler than mind. And what else? Then we have something which we like. It's very difficult to explain, but we like something and we dislike something. So liking means this gives joy. That means Anandamaya kosha. That means seat of bliss. But I am behind that. I am behind that. But all the time we confuse ourselves with body. If somebody touches your body, you say, "Why have you touched me?" Or any harsh words, "Oh, you have insulted me." So we identify with all this that we have covered. Anyway, so that means what? This whole world is my experience. Either I am thinking, I am pondering over, or I am deciding, oh, this is good, this is not good. But we don't know. Until or unless we have that, we have gone through all the exercises and come to the conclusion. See, like generally this is, even after the class, again this idea of body-mind will come back. So, this is called superimposition. I'm making it short because otherwise the whole thing will be revised. Okay. Then comes de-superimposition. That actually what you are thinking is not you. How you know? We have gone through all this. And ultimately we have come that there is some truth, something is there. See, I am talking. I cannot talk as empty something. I feel I am there. That feeling. And also like who is asking this question, who is thinking, who is speaking? Always the answer will be, I am speaking. So we have to find out what the real nature of this I. That is the exploration. That is what we are doing. We don't need anything else. We have to explore what is this. Even a Muslim went to Raman Maharshi. So he said, "Sir, what is the reality is with form or without form?" So Raman Maharshi asked, "What you are?" See, he said, "I am with form." "Oh, you are with form. So suppose you die and your body is being buried. Does your body will say, or does your body say that no, don't bury me? But as of now, if somebody buries you, you will tell that, oh, don't bury me. But your body will not tell, right?" Said, "Yes." "Then what you are?" "Oh, no, I am something subtle." So what is the point? We are to explore what is this self. If we can crack this, then the whole secret is cracked. And that is what we have come up to. So, in our last class we have seen that that Brahmakara Chitta Vritti Udeti. When Tat Tvam Asi. When you purify what is Tat, like example was given, oh, he is the same tree whom I saw 20 years ago. So what we do mentally? Mentally we deduct the young or the child toy or Tom. What we do? We deduct all the body-mind complex and present body-mind complex. We see the same person in two. Similarly, Tat Tvam Asi, thou art that. So we purify thou word and this word, Tat Tvam, you. And when we purify, then we see unification, that it is not two. Not two Tom or not two Twi. It is the same Twi. Similarly, this self and Supreme Self actually not two. That also we have gone in great details. How? Like everything is, say this one, say this book, what is there? So it is covered by akasha, space. So space is everywhere. It is already we have gone through, so it is pointless. Otherwise, we'll go back. Okay, so let us go forward. So one thing is chidabhas. Chidabhas means two things. One is chit, like light of sunlight. When it reflects on the things, then we see. Say suppose, uh, is there light here? How we know? If you bring something like this, then you can see light here. But otherwise we think there is nothing. That's our general perception. Generally we think it is all empty. But actually it is not empty. This is also full of light. But we say, suppose if something is there, then I cannot see you. Similarly, we think if nothing is here, that's why I can see you. But actually light is here. Only there is no object which is reflecting. So, one is called chit, means light, consciousness. And chidabhasa, abhasa means reflected consciousness. So as of now, what we are in reality, that is chit, chaitanya, consciousness. Only the little speck of that is falling on our body, mind, intellect complex. So we are identifying this, but we are not identifying that which is the source of all this, chit. Let me restate. When we see, when I am feeling, I am, what is happening? I am reflecting my awareness, my consciousness on body-mind complex. And we are identifying with that. Forgetting that I am beyond body-mind complex. I am the sun. I am the sun, but I am identifying as the reflected consciousness. It's called chidabhasa. So this is, so when we purify tat and tam, then we find unification. Tat, then aham brahmasmi, I am Brahman. That, it flashes, oh, I am the sun. How it flashes? Like when you bring a light and you see, oh, it is not a snake, it is a rope. You see reality. So this is after purification of the words tat and tvam. Now, we also talked about phala vyapti and vritti vyapti. What is phala vyapti and vritti vyapti? When I see something, say I am seeing this book, what happens? My attention goes there, it covers. When it covers, so it is like a wave is created in my mind. Whenever we see something, it is a wave it is created. So we call vritti. Okay, what is vritti? If you throw a pebble in water, it makes wave. Similarly, the stone is not the wave. Wave is the mind in action. What is this? Wave is mind in action. Mind in action, not inaction. So when mind is in action, Then we say, oh, this is a stone. So you threw a stone on water. It makes wave. Similarly, whatever experience that we gain from the world by seeing, hearing, touching, tasting and smelling, or thinking, or say remembering something, that creates a wave in our mind. That creates a wave in our mind. So it is vritti, so it covers. So when I see this book, in my mind there is a wave. It looks like a book. Then we identify, oh, this is a book. When I put my awareness, otherwise say suppose you are reading something and your mind is somewhere else. You are reading again and again, but you don't understand. Until unless you put your mind. So one is called vritti vyapti, one is called phala vyapti. Phala means fruit. So phala vyapti means when you put your attention. How you put your attention? Through your reflected awareness. Where is your reflected awareness? In your mind and intellect. But what happens when you are that Brahman without reflection? You are standing in front of a mirror. Oh, you are there. You know, the monkeys or birds, they fight. The monkeys are little more intelligent, so they go behind it. They find there is no one. Then they don't fight. But birds again and again they do. So when you find there is no reflection, what happens? Yeah, it comes to you. It is not coming. You are there all the time. You are there all the time, but you are thinking, I am reflected in my mirror. Next time when you stand in front of your mirror, you have to think this. Is it me or where is me? It is here. All the time here, even when you saw it in reflection. So we have come up to this, that there is a vritti vyapti and phala vyapti. Vritti vyapti means after all this understanding, then comes, oh, I am Brahman. So vritti is there. But Brahman itself is light. As a book, we need reflected awareness to see book. But to realize Brahman, we don't need that. Because it is effulgence itself. It is effulgence itself. Why? It is like to see sun, do we need a lamp or candle? No. Because sun itself reveals. So similarly, we don't need phala vyapti. We don't need that fruits of covering that with awareness. It is already awareness. And it is like removing the mirror in front of you. And it is, you can find, oh, it is already there. I am already there. So what we have to do, we have to remove mind, intellect, and this reflection. We cannot remove now. So what we have to do, we have to practice. That is why you meditate, thinking that your chosen ideal is sitting, facing as you are facing. That means it is not like other side in mirror. But it is like this. It is coming. Mirror is removed. So this way we proceed. So this is called now one thing called mithyatma nishchaya. Mithyatma nishchaya. So what happens, like when we understand that there is no reflection, that's not reality. Reality is here. So this determination that there is no world there, it's only my imagination, it's my projection. Okay, we can say projection, because we are to eat, like to nourish this body mind. So projection. But it is myself projected. So whenever your enemy or somebody pounces you, know for certain it is you yourself pouncing. Okay? So mithyatma nishchay. So then, and mithyatma nishchay. Then, so Brahman alone is. Brahman alone is. Self alone is. God alone is. It's not many. Neha nanasti kinchana. Here there are not many. So, but only thing, those who would try to realize him, only he will get it. Yame vaisha brinute stena labhya. Yam eva esha brinute tena labhya. He alone achieves this. Who would like to achieve? See, I am hungry. When I am hungry, then I'll go for food. One should be hungry, then only he will get food. Hungry for this understanding, this knowledge. And then he transcends that vritti. That means that Brahmakara vritti, he lives that. Sri Ramakrishna. That's a very nice example, Sri Ramakrishna. Every time he meditated, mother came smiling with a happy face. And Sri Ramakrishna enjoyed because he was habituated with it. So it is called, say, vritti. And his guru instructed, no, you don't stop here. You go forward. And he tried his best. Sri Ramakrishna tried his best. Ultimately he said, I cannot do. And that mad, naked, said, Kyo nahi hoga? Why not? So he took a piece of glass and pierced his say, in between his brows, and said, concentrate there. So this time he concentrated, and again that same vritti, Brahmakara vritti came. But then he took a sword of knowledge and he removed it. And then he merged in samadhi. So that comes when the Brahmakara vritti also is lost. That means there is no reflection, there is no projection, there is no mirror to see the face. So that is what we have completed. So it is not something outside. It is here. Like, of course, after this, then if you want to love him, yes, you put outside, as Sri Ramakrishna, as Holy Mother, as Swamiji. But it is from your heart, they are springing out. And then you can enjoy also, like there is no harm. We enjoy prasad. Prasad, we take it has come from God. There is no problem. But one should stand on that. Then only one enjoys fully. Then only one can enjoy fully. Say we are talking, if there is no common ground, you are somewhere, your speed is higher than mine, then we are not in one place. There must be a common ground. On that, then we can deal with. So anyway, Now, how to achieve this? This is the um, study today. So, how to achieve this? Now comes 181. एवं भूत स्वरूप चैतन्य साक्षात्कार पर्यंतम श्रवण मनन निदिध्यासन समाधि अनुष्ठानस्य अपेक्षितत्वात् तेपि प्रदर्शन्ते. Now we know the goal. What is the goal? First we have to find out what is our reality. And after finding out, then it is all done. But how to go there? If we know goal, that's not enough. We must know the route. How to go there? Say you have come today to Vedanta Society. So you started from your home. Where to go? Vedanta Society. But if you don't know how to go, you cannot come here. You could not reach here. So process must be known. And also we know, but here again we are restating. It is necessary again and again. So what is that? Till such realization of the consciousness which is one's own self, we are searching ourselves, but we are searching here and there. So that is why we need to do three things, like simple. Oh, this is your route, this is your route, this is your route. Again and again our scriptures will say, gurus will say, only thing we are to proceed on that route. Until or unless we proceed, how can we reach? Until unless we eat. Sri Ramakrishna said that I have cooked, now we sit down and eat. But we don't want to eat. Even say suppose mother will feed us, okay? But still we throw away. How can we get nourishment? So we need to masticate and eat, and of course then digestion also will happen. So this much we have to do. What is that? You have to hear over and over again. But like sometimes say, oh, Swamiji tells the same thing over and over and over again. Actually, not me. It is Shastra also tells like that. Like mother, that mum song, mum song. So one lady noted down what mother instructs to their ward. So, whenever you are crossing the road, you have to see both the sides, and you get up in the morning and button yourself and this and that, tie your shoes well, etc., etc. So she composed the whole gamut of the instructions given by mother. So that's called mum song. So Upanishad also is like that, mum song. It will tell over and over again. So Swami, poor Swami, what can poor Swami do? He will repeat the same thing. And it is required. Why? Though we hear 1,000 times, but again we miss. As soon as the class will be finished, everything gone. So that's why we need to hear over and over and over and over again. Okay? So what is that? Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana and Samadhi. Samadhi. Samadhi anushtanasya apekshitatvat tepi pradarshante. Till such realization of the consciousness which is one's own self. So we have to realize our own self. Raman Maharshi would say, oh, one devotee went there, and Raman Maharshi said, find out yourself. Sir, I am not happy to do that. I want to go to heaven. Can I go to heaven? Raman Maharshi said, yes, you can go to heaven. Okay, if I go to heaven, will I be with God? Yes, you will be with God. And will God will talk to me? Yes, he will talk to you also. Oh, what will he talk? He'll talk, find yourself. Like bhaktyamam avijanati. Through knowledge, through devotion, one knows me. Not only knows me, he enters into me. Otherwise, what is the fun? See, why we love mother or father or like a relative? Because we feel one. Until or unless we feel one, how can we enjoy? If I always think, no, no, he is separate, mother is separate, father is separate, friends are separate, then we cannot love. Unification is the basis of love. That's even the devotees, when he sings, he says Sri Ramakrishna is singing the glories of God, and what happens? He goes into samadhi, merges. Those who say, no, 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 Sri Ramakrishna says, don't make me unconscious, but he becomes that. See, this is the reality. Okay, Shravanam Nama. So, till such realization of the consciousness, see, consciousness, when we say, we have to be careful. Why? As of now, we have consciousness, but it is reflected consciousness. This is not real consciousness. It is mixed up with so many things. Awareness of body, awareness of mind, awareness of vital forces, and so many other things. This is reflected. We are not talking about reflected. It is the real, without reflection, without projection, without mirror, what reality is. So, till such realization of the consciousness, which is once and again, it cannot be said consciousness like this. Why? If I say something, I am limiting. How can you limit yourself? You are beyond limitation. So we cannot, even this word also limiting adjunct. So it is the source of everything, it is the basis of everything. It is the only thing that exists. It is means our real self. Again, it is not that others. Idam. It is pratyak, not parak. Not outside, it is inside. Inside means, again, two sides will be there. No, that's the problem. That means it is the basis of everything. That say like you are different, I'm different, and whole things are different. But the ground is the same. Now this country, America, and then India or Europe, different. But all are in Mother Earth, on Mother Earth. Okay, this earth is different, and then moon is different, sun is different. No, all in the space. So we have to find out even space, anupahita chaitanya. Anupahita chaitanya means without upahita, without any adjuncts. Okay, I can say space. When you say space, and one is reflected in water. So that is upahita, and anupahita means the space that is outside of that reflection. So anupahita chaitanya. So till such realization of the consciousness which is one's own self, it is necessary to practice hearing again and again, reflecting again and again. Is this Swami is saying this? Is it real? Doubt, some doubt. Okay, we'll ask question. Again doubt will assail. Again you have to ask question. And then whatever answer, you have to retain that answers, those answers. And you have to reflect deeply. Contemplation, meditation. And you do that. How you do that? In your meditation, you take the help of a mantra and you meditate. So this way you contemplate. And then comes nididhyasana. So reflection, meditation and absorption, samadhi. Absorption is totally absorbed in yourself. No reflection. Removing all projecting ideas, mirrors. Then comes, therefore, these are also being explained. This is because this is very essential. If we know the goal, we should know the route, then come we have to start. But here this is advantageous. Why? This discussion itself is a start. If you know something while discussing, so that's gain. So no, I mean after this you have to think, is Swami saying, is it right or wrong? Anything that we are talking, anything mysterious? Anything mysterious? No. It is all open. I am giving examples also. I mean, this is all we have learned. So, now what is Shravana? Shravanam nama shadvidh lingaihi ashesh vedantanam advitiya vastuni tatparya avadharanam. So hearing means not only anything hearing. So many times we are hearing. All the time we are hearing music. We are hearing music. We are hearing politics. What is happening and who attempted on life of whom. All the things are jumbled in our mind. But no, hearing means here, hearing only this thing. What is that? Shravanam nama, hearing is the ascertainment through the 6 characteristics, signs, that the entire Vedanta philosophy establishes on the one Brahman without a second. Whatever is happening, we have to again and again hear that this self is all, say like all inclusive. And this is the source of everything. This we have to hear over and over again. So what are the 6 signs? What are the 6 signs? So lingani, to upakrama, upasanhara, abhyasa, purvata, palarthavad, upapatyakhyani. So what are those? The characteristic signs are the beginning and the conclusion. So beginning and conclusion. So what happens? Like I have to go to Vedanta Society. And as you reach there, you came to Vedanta Society. So whatever you started, you reach there. So the characteristic signs are beginning and the conclusion. Then repetition. So while coming, through your route, you one step, another step, or driving 1 mile, 2 miles, 2 miles, 3 miles. So you repeat the same thing. Then originality. Originality means like this is unique. Why it is unique? Because nowhere people talks about it. You cannot find in shopping mall like a labeled this kind, so many kinds of things are there, but you won't find this. This is only Upanishad says this. So originality. Result, it will fructify. Fructify means you'll gain it. When you reach Vedanta Society, then means you have reached, you have gained the result. Then eulogy, and demonstration. So some words will be used, like we also use many similes, some examples. So, and then also we say it is the only thing. If you know this, then everything is solved. So this is eulogy. That means praising this. Then only you are interested. Otherwise you will say, Swami, it is so very difficult. I say, no, no, it's not difficult. You see? Can you see this? Say, yes, Swami, I can see. So this is to praise anything. Like if you go to shopping mall, you say, this is the best thing in the world. Hmm? Then only you'll buy. You will be tempted to buy that. So this eulogy is there. And then demonstration. And not only there, it is demonstrated. You can feel, you can get it in the same way. So these are the 6 signs. Now taduktam, taduktam upakrama upasamhara abhyaso apurvata phalam arthavad upapatti cha lingam tatparyam nirnaye. Thus it has been said, in ascertaining the meaning, the characteristics. I have to. This is 184. 184. Taduktam. Thus it has been said, in ascertaining the meaning, the characteristic signs are the beginning and the conclusion, repetition, originality, result, eulogy, and demonstration. Okay, yeah, we have explained this. So now we go forward. Now, 185. 185. Now, one by one, he will explain what is upakrama. So, prakarana pratipadyasya arthasya. Now, let me not burden with Sanskrit. So, the beginning and the conclusion means the presentation of the subject matter of a section at its beginning and end. Whatever is being said, so in the beginning that will be stated, and then conclusion also will be the same thing. Example will be given. So I gave example. You started from your home to come to Vedanta Society, and you have reached. So Vedanta Society in the beginning, Vedanta Society at the end. So upakram, beginning and the conclusion mean the presentation of the subject matter of a section at its beginning and end. As for instance, in the 6th chapter of the Chandogya Upanishad, Brahman, the one without a second. So what it says? Eko ekameva dvitiyam. This Brahman is one without a second. One without a second. But what is our experience? We see many. It's difficult to see one. But that is the beauty of Upanishadic statement. And it will show you, putting fingers in your eyes. See, it is one. So what is that? So he says, ekam eva advitiyam ityado, and at the end also said, aitad atmya midam sarvam. Therefore this Atman is everything. Okay. Like when you go to sleep, you dream. In dream you create the whole world like this. So if that is possible, why not this is also possible? We create our own world. Then we blame others. We have to blame ourselves. There is no other. Neha nanasti kinchan. Here there are not many. Nothing to be blamed. Nobody is to be blamed. And that's why Holy Mother, what Holy Mother says, don't find faults with others. Because nobody is alien. Alien? Okay. Nobody is alien. Everyone, actually it is me. me projecting myself. Nobody is alien. So that's why we should not find faults with others. But all experience that we gain is for our training. We are to gain the knowledge because of that experience. You know, Holy Mother, how austere she lived. Even difficult. But Holy Mother never blamed anyone. By that she taught us how to live in this world without blaming anybody. You know, Ramlal. So Holy Mother was supposed to get 10 rupees as pension, as sanction for Sri Ramakrishna. But he stopped. But Holy Mother did not say anything. She suffered silently. Only later, the devotees of Sri Ramakrishna supported her. So what is the point? Point is, they come for different reason. They come for showing people how to live in this world. Ramlal is also, it's not that he was an alien, but he is from the same stock. Everybody played their part. Holy Mother lived in that condition, in penury, in difficult situation. Even people used to blame her because she used to wear that cloth with a little red bordered sari. So this is to show us. But what about us? We are to live that idea that nobody is alien to us. But it is the same self reflecting as outside. So, ekam eva advityam ityadau aitad atmyamidam sarvam iti antecha pratipadanam. So in the beginning it said that ekam eva advityam, and at the end also the same thing. After proving, like that equation that we have in algebra, so A plus B, and then we have to prove that, or they say triangle, that three angles of a triangle is that addition of three angle is 180 degrees. So we have to prove that. So in the beginning that, and at the end also that same results come. Okay, so this is. Now second comes, so we'll stop here. Any question? Yes. Okay. You are trying to understand, right? How you are trying to understand? Your awareness. Your awareness, that's why you are trying to understand. That awareness is the reflection or reflected consciousness. Because of that, you are trying to understand. You are making that instrument of understanding. Right? So, when something is revealed, how it is revealed? We say light. So that's why we say it's like light. But it reveals. You are trying to understand. So that means it will be, something is not known to you. Then it is revealed. Say, what is written in this book? You may not know. Say Sanskrit. You are trying to understand. Say, like I am also upakrama, upasanghar. What is upakrama? What is upasanghar? So this push or this effort that I am putting to understand, so this is revealing. Whatever reveals, that we say light. In that sense, not this physical light. Okay? Good. Akshay?
Yeah, like if I am saying that I am Brahman, but it is the mind only which I am thinking about it.
Yes. So, as of now, mind. But you have to find out, is it mind? Because mind also stops. Say, when you go to sleep, in deep sleep, your mind stops. Do you exist that time?
Yeah,
How you exist if mind is absorbed in yourself? So mind is only, it makes waves. This is, gradually, this, we have to go very slow. Of course, your question is very good, very nice question. As of now, we are thinking also through mind, but we have to, that is why we have to hone our understanding. We have to train our understanding. What is that? Who is trying to understand? Is it mind? A time comes when mind stops, but this awareness is present. Like Sri Ramakrishna. In the beginning, he sings the glories of God, he talks about it, and then he starts dancing, and then he's absorbed. Even then, no mind there. So, the point is, yes, when we are talking about it, is by the help of reflected awareness. You are seeing me. You are seeing me because light is reflected on my face, I mean, this body face. So, with that reflected consciousness we are talking about. Not only that, say you are sitting in India, and through this internet you are listening and also trying to understand. So, this is a media. When we are trying to understand through a media, we don't think that I am the media. Are you thinking that you are the internet? No.
no,
So, similarly, mind is also an instrument through which through that is our reflection. Reflection is possible because of mind. But through that we understand experience is different. Like I give the example of a joke. Like two words are there. No, I should not say. One is complete and finished. Okay, but anyway, leave it. So when in a joke, when we say the pun word and we laugh, that is experience. And we understand through our mind the meaning of those words. But what we experience is joy. So that is experience. Experience is not through mind, it's yourself reveals. Okay, I'll give one example. Suppose you don't have a car, and like nowadays, Tesla car. So one person thinks that I should have a Tesla car. It's very nice, very nice. So what he does, he tries to get some loan, begs from someone, borrows from another, and he somehow collects all the money, and then he goes to the dealer, and he gets the key. As soon as he gets, he's elated. That is his experience. But how this happened? This happened because he was tormented by desire to get Tesla car. But that moment, that subsides, that desire subsides, and joy comes from within. Of course, it is short living. After that, he'll worry about where he has to take insurance, and what if somebody scratches, what if the tire goes, all kinds of worry. Okay, but for a moment, he'll enjoy. But there is something when it's without reflection, without reflection, we can enjoy that. Say in our deep sleep, we enjoy most. There is no world there. We forget this living world. We also go beyond dream world. That is why we enjoy most. So there is a state where there is no mind. Manasa amani bhavati. So mind becomes no mind. That's why in our retreat we have a mind mirage. So mind is like a mirage. It looks like it works, but it disappears also. And through knowledge it disappears. Because when it purifies, then mind loses its mindness. Mind loses its mindness. It is the self who is in its own self. Sri Mahimne Pratisthita. He is established in his own Mahima, own, own glory. So that is the thing. So you are right. As of now, we are thinking through mind, but experience that you are gaining is not through mind. I mean, as of now, it looks like through mind, but these words are revealing. It is hitting and removing that ignorance, and you can experience this. Tatra jnanam dhyanashet abhasena ghataspuret. When we see a book, what happens? Say, what is this? I don't know. What is this book? Oh, this is a like shape. Oh, this may be a book. So, the ignorance of this book goes by intellect. And by the reflected awareness, we identify, oh, this is a book. But in the case of our own self, it is self-revealing. We don't need another reflection or reflected awareness. Okay. So as of now, we are understanding through mind, but understanding this, that what you are gaining, it is not through mind, it is your own experience. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So thank you very much.
Thanks.
We'll say our prayer. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tatsat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Namaste, Swami.
Namaste.
Namaste. Janma, I have not asked any question.
I did not because I'm still trying to pick up a bunch of stuff that I had to do tonight. So sorry. I've been listening though.
Okay.
Forgive me.
No problem. Janma.
Pranam Maharaj.
Namaskar.
Namaste, Swamiji.
Namaste.
And Akshay,
Eh,
Akshay,
Yes.
we're so happy that Swamiji is going to be with you. He's bringing our readings to you.
Thank you.
Oh, yes.
Everybody loves here.
And a
Yes.
surprise.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
guys,
yeah, yeah.
Everybody loves you. And the way you ask questions, they wait
Yes,
for
we
your
do.
question.
We totally do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Good night,
Swamiji is
Swami.
going to meet Akshay? Really?
Yes, in Delhi.
Oh, oh wow.
Yeah,